if you are a provider, you will be getting separate type of touch classes. If you are a consumer, you have different types of touch classes. First, let us build one REST API class. I am a service provider. Let us assume we are a service provider. If you are a service provider, then how do you define a REST API service? At the rate of REST resource URL mapping equal to this is my URL. How do you define a REST API service? Global. Then we are going to define at the rate of HTTP global static string this is how it will. Then what I am giving here? Stop. I'm going to give some value. Now, if you want to read the value from the URL, how do you read the value from the URL? Tell me. How to read the value from the URL? Now, we are going to pass the parameters in the URL, right? If it is in the URL, how do you read the URL? You remember the examples what we have done? How to read the data from the URL? How to read? How to read the data from the URL? REST the request, REST context dot request, REST the response, REST context dot response. This is how we are going to read the parameters. Am I right or wrong? We are going to read the parameters this way. If you are passing the parameters, I am going to read the parameters this way. If you pass any parameters, we are going to pass the values this way. Okay. Alright, I can straight away. If anybody is making the request, we can do whatever the operation you want. So to make it easier, I just take one basic example about ACC. ACC.me. What did it do? Basically, I created one REST API service. If somebody make a call called create, it is going to create one URL code and return the ID of there. This is the service what we created. For this service, if you want to create a touch class, how do you create a touch class? If you want to create a touch class, listen to the format. If you want to create a touch class, there are two parameters we need to understand. There are only two parameters we need to understand. Listen to the parameters carefully. There are only two parameters that we need to understand. I am a REST API service provider. I am a provider. When you are a provider, if you want to test this class, I want to test the REST API class. How to test it? At the rate of is test. At the rate of is test. Then I have static void. Right. Now when you want to test it, what I need to do is REST the request equal to new REST request. REST the request equal to new REST request. What is the object I created? Request. Request dot request URL. To which one we are making a request? We are making a request to services fxs slash what is that? To what I am making a request? Create. Was to whichever the URL you are trying to make a request, create services slash fxs slash create. To this URL we are making a request. What type of request is this? What type of request is this? Get request. Because I know the data of HTTP get, so it's a get request. Now, we need to set REST context request equal to request. This is a fixed format. Do not alter anything. It's a fixed format. It's a fixed format. Only this will change. The URL will change, the weather will change. Otherwise, it is a fixed format. So, what you are supposed to write? Tell me once again. What you are supposed to write? REST request equal to new REST request. Now, request URI. What are the URI to which you are making request? Services slash FXS slash. What is the other ID? So what type of method is this? Request dot HTTP method. What type of HTTP method is this? As per our requirement, is the get method. Then, whatever the request object you have created, that has to be given to REST context. REST context dot request equal to. Once you have done this, you made it. Then, once you have done this, what are you supposed to do? I am supposed to call the method. What is the name of the class? Capital account. What is the name of the method? Q. Capital account. The Q is supposed to give some string value. So what I'm doing here? How many records should be there? 0 records are there. Right now there are 0 records. If this operation is running properly, one new record should be created. Account ACC. Select ID from account. Here. Then give system dot AC.id. So what was this? What we have done? Basically, you are supposed to text in the format of class name dot method name. It is a static method. So what we do? Class name dot method name. When you call this class, when you call this method from a class, it is supposed to give the account ID. But because it's a REST service, straight away I cannot call class dot method name. Prior to that, I have to create a REST context. Because it's a REST API class, I cannot straight away call class name dot method name. Further, I am creating a REST context. How do you create a REST context? REST request equal to new REST request dot URI, request dot HTTP method. All these format you have created. People have followed this. Okay. Go to this. Okay. What do you got? You got 100%. So it's just a class name dot method name. But to create this, first we need to go with creating a REST context. Before that, we need to go with the REST context. Are you clear? Okay. Similarly, I'll give you a couple of other examples. Look at the format. In case if you are going for a post method, in the post method you are supposed to send some data, right? The post method you are supposed to send some data. When you are supposed to send some data, let us say how do we achieve it? The same one. At the rate of yeah. There. Yes, sir. Then, if you want to make a test for this, what I have to do? Right. Tell me how do you create? That's request. Request equal to request. Then request URI equal to what is the call? Service slash service slash. Then you got create that. Quickly. Request dot HTTP method equal to request dot right. Now we have everything we have said. Then what we have done? We need to go with the REST context. REST context dot request equal to okay. Now what we are going to do was ID result equal to select ID from contact. Sorry. You got this. Now what you are supposed to call? What you are supposed to call? ID result equal to what is the name of the class? Name of the class is capital record dot create last name right. Do this. Want to create? Then I'm ready. Contact select ID from right. Where last name equal to whatever the parameters you are passing, the same parameters are ready. And first name equal to then check whether they are mapping or not. System dot equals dot ID from both of them are same. Yes, they match. So did you follow my point here? Class name dot method name, you pass the parameters. When you pass the parameters, there should be one contact record which is created. Whatever the ID that is given by this method, whatever the ID that is given by this method, ID should be same as the ID which is there in the database. Both are matching, yes. Functionality success. Go back and see. This is how we have created. I hope you are clear. People are clear. Follow. Let us do some exercises also. Let us do some exercises on this. I hope you are clear with this one. Let us do some exercises.